Greetings from the Black Hills of South Dakota. Stan Jabalisco here, proprietor and operator of Mobile CW amateur radio station W1GV. Whiskey 1 Golf Victor. There's the FT857D that's set up now on a board, a meat cutting board actually, propped up on a seat. You'll see in a minute how I've got that secured. I got a different SWR meter. I got one down at Radio Shack today in Spearfish, South Dakota. Little SWR meter. It's a real nifty thing. It's Velcroed down there on top of that radio. And it tells me that my SWR on 10 meters is 1.3 to 1. But I can listen on other bands. And in fact, on the way down to Spearfish today, I heard W1AW Slant 4 in Florida talking to Germany, Peru, and South Africa, all within the space of 5 minutes. On this band right here, 18 megahertz, it was about this frequency too, 18.082 I believe it was. And I could hear all those stations. So the ignition noise is not a significant problem here. The noise at this QTH that already exists here is quite a different story. It's a massive problem. And seeing as I'm parked right in my driveway, I'm subject to it. There's the MFJ whip antenna. It can extend up to 17 feet. I just made a good guess and got it to tune on 10 meters just about perfectly. The White Hills of South Dakota, it seems you get a dusting of snow just about every night, so that when I get up in the morning, I get a chance to shovel that driveway, because as you may have seen, going down that driveway on slippery snow is not exactly something that you want to do if you can avoid it. Let me show you this driveway. It's clear right now, but it slopes down, and I've had nightmares about ending up in one of the bedrooms of either that house or that house, if I didn't do what I had to do. So here's the way the radio is mounted on this meat cutting board. Notice the radio is on the bottom, the SWR meter is on the top. And there's a little log there to keep that board from sliding down off that armrest. And then, to keep that thing from flying around too much, should I have to come to a sudden stop? I don't know how well you can see that. There's a seat belt that goes right around that meat cutting board. And then the shoulder strap of the seat belt also goes around it. Right there, see that? The shoulder strap of the seat belt. So I've got my radio strapped in. It's interesting, the weight of that thing on there, the weight of a person on there would trigger the seatbelt light, an alarm if the seatbelt wasn't fastened, but the radio isn't heavy enough. But, like a good citizen, I kept my seatbelt fastened, and I want my radio to be safe too. That little log, now, is that a redneck solution or what? But it keeps that board from sliding back on that seat and popping down off that armrest. Now, I don't know what that activity is that we've been hearing on 18 megahertz there. It sounds like a DX pilot. But the neat thing is I can hear all those signals. Hear all that stuff? And there's the bencher paddle. I can slide around on that other board there. You know, I haven't even plugged the microphone into this radio. Unlike my ICOM IC746 Pro in the Nerd Cave, I probably never will plug that microphone in. I am not an SSB type of guy. I'm sorry, I'm not a phone operator. I'm a CW hound. And there's the Nerd Cave all fired up. The Arduino Uno kit. All the stuff is fired up. Now the noise is just horrific in here. The line noise or something. I don't know exactly what the heck it is. Can we see that frequency? There's some of that WSJT stuff. generally 76 kilohertz above the bottoms of the bands. There's the SWR meter, which tells me that my antenna on this band on 20 meters is no longer working properly. Something's gone wrong with it. But I can still hear signals, and I can still tune the radio into it, so I'm just going to see whether or not I can still make contacts. I mean, hey, the thing isn't going to reach out and bite me, is it? There's my video production computer, on which I have processed this video that you are watching right now. But I'm ready to roll here, W1GV. As for that antenna out there, I'll extend that thing up to 17 feet. But not when I'm driving, but only when I'm portable. Now I just need to get that marine battery that I've been promising myself I'd get. I'll be ready to hit the road. Whether or not my body, my old carcass, will be ready is another story. Stangible Isco, W1GV, Mobile CW, signing off. Until next time, 73, and so long.